Kong, and then another cracker in the quarterfinals, Roger of France. But Cheung Ka Long of Hong Kong is ranked number 7 as a senior. 5 top 16 finishes in the senior circuit this season, and he did a couple of junior World Cups, and he got a first in Bangkok back in October. Akhmetov is a seasoned junior, first in Aix in January and Lesno in October, second in New Delhi in February, and 11th in the recent European Championships. But you have to say Cheung is the star player here in this first semi.
So Miguel Machado of Portugal, our referee, Andrzej Witkowski of Poland, our video referee, and Cheung out like he means business. Cheung saying that Akhmetov went over the back line. I've had a good long look at this. I think a card's coming up. It is, and it's being shown to Ka-Long Cheung, and the hit being given to Akhmetov. Final action, parry riposte from Cheung, and a video review as for by Akhmetov. He thinks there were 2 beats of the blade. And the call will stand. Separates them. Lovely attack from Cheung. And he has looked this strong all day. That one is called together.
Blade picked up by Cheung for me. Akhmetov is 20 years old. Cheung, interesting call. Cheung is 19, but if you just look at the composure that Cheung has on the piece, I'm not saying that Akhmetov looks immature or not as active, but just the control that Cheung has just slightly edges this one.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it's just he's
a couple of beats of the blade and a flick to the chest, and barely took a step.
Yeah, he's in the zone, and it's his attack again. And Akhmetov at the moment, he looks good, don't get me wrong, he looks good, but tactically he's being outwitted just a tad.
A sock adjustment, probably quite necessary for Akhmetov.
Talked about fight craft, and the thing that I think when you look at CHEUNG, ranked 7th in the world as a senior, just to remind you. 5 top 16 finishes on the main senior circuit, plus he's senior Asian champion. What he's not doing here is he's not operating perhaps at the speed he has to at senior level. He slowed it down a little bit, and that gives him the opportunity to build hits up. First attack, first riposte is no there, and comes into a flick into the lower regions of the target, but Akhmetov stole the right of way in the middle of that. We talked about building fight craft, and at senior level, CHEUNG has to operate at a slightly higher pace. Here, I think tactically he slowed it down just to give himself the time and space to make some decisions. That's still the Russians' attack, though. Still the attack for CHEUNG. Again, just slowing down the start of the attack, waiting for the parry to come and then changing lines at the last minute. Two meetings of the blade.
Akhmetov asking for a video review, but CHEUNG very, very impressive in this first semifinal.
Yeah, but he'd just be looking for who had the final beat. There were two clear meetings of the blade, and the Russian feels that he got the second one. The value of the video replay coming into its fore here, it really does add a bit of element of drama to fencing now. Like tennis, the fencers get a couple of appeals per fight. If their appeal is upheld, they keep it. If it's not, then they'll lose it and go down to 1.
Well, that call has been given as off target for Akhmetov.
That's a good challenge. Made that look easy, but I'll tell you, a stop hit like that, you don't have the right of way, so you have to avoid getting hit. But look how close CHEUNG is prepared to let Akhmetov get, and that makes the Russian think, well, surely I can hit from this distance. But of course he can't, because of the control, hand speed and accuracy of the execution from CHEUNG. He's cruising through this semi-final.
No separation there.
Still the attack from the Russian there. Tried to find an octave parry at the end. If he'd met that, then it would have been CHEUNG's parry riposte, but he didn't. CHEUNG just acknowledging. I don't know whether he's just acknowledging to himself. Ooh, I went a little bit too fast there. Need to slow down again. Oh, easy peasy. Circular cease coupe flick. Comes inside the right-hander and then flicks to the chest. Nice parry on the defensive line. That, for me, is an off-target for Akhmetov.
And that is what is given. But, I mean, Akhmetov, if he's got one thought going through his mind right now, it must be taxi.
Oh, I think he probably want to pick up his bronze medal before he leaves the building, but it is going to be a bronze medal that he's going to get.
Yeah. We go to the 1-minute break, and a commanding performance by Ka Long Chung of Hong Kong. We've got another semifinal coming up, Bianchi and Saito, and as talented as they are, you know, we'll get to that, but this is pretty powerful stuff.
Well, the interesting thing about the second semi-final is that you've got Gian Bianchi, the world #1 at junior level, up against Toshio Saito, world #19. So again, it's another matchup of a much higher ranked fencer against a lower ranked fencer. But again, it's Saito who competes on the senior circuit.
Yeah.
He's ranked 50th, which is no mean feat for a 19-year-old. And it's quite possible that the world #1 and world #2 at junior level have just come up against a difficult draw in the semi-finals with two highly talented senior fencers, and that we actually get the two senior fencers in the junior final, and we'll get an explosive final if that's the case. But Bianchi was brilliant against Shakini in the quarterfinals. Here, though, a little matter of CHEUNG getting over the line. Look, it's just sauntering back to his own guard line. It's like a training session. Finds the blade, but doesn't find the target.
They might need to sharpen up just a little bit to get this match over.
There we go. Oh, just superb stuff. And it's worth Akhmedov calling for a video there, because if he doesn't, he's lost. He might as well give it a shout. Maybe there was a bit of covering or something, some infringement. But no, it's confirmed. CHEUNG made it look easy. He's cruised to the gold medal match. It's a case of who he faces now, though.
Well, what an incredible performance from Ka Long CHEUNG. He's into the gold medal match. And Iskander Akhmetov will take home the bronze.